What's going on, guys? Welcome back to LOI TV. We are joined by Will Seymore, the first player to actually return to the channel for a second time. We really appreciate you taking the time. How are things?
Yeah, things are good, surviving like with everything going on, but can't complain, just been staying fit and healthy and trying to stay sane like a lot of people, but yeah, no, it's all good, no complaints really.
Yeah, last time we spoke, obviously, it was just before the season restart last year. You went on to have a great season with Sligo and you eventually finished in the Europa League position as well. Did you enjoy your first season in Irish football?
I did, I really did. I enjoyed my time at Sligo. I enjoyed living there. Like the club was great and stuff, and had some good teammates. And yeah, just being in the league, it's a good competitive league, and every game was something different and stuff. So I enjoyed my first time here. So
How's preseason been for you? I think are you back like a few weeks now, and it must be kind of nice to be playing a bit of football back again, like because the rest of us aren't allowed really. So yeah, how's preseason been?
yeah, no, it's good. It's like you said, it's something to look forward to, and I think every player is excited being back and looking forward to season and stuff. And preseason is preseason. It's going to be tough anywhere, kind of thing. But no, it's great. I think like mentally wise, like you said, for the players to know that we're going to be back and playing and stuff and getting the work in preseason. It's really good. So I'm enjoying it.
You have a few preseason friendlies coming up before the league starts in a few weeks now. You're looking forward to them. Really important to get the minutes and get up to that kind of match standard.
Yeah, absolutely. I think any preseason, it's not so much about the results. It's just about building habits as a team, building habits as a player. Like you said, getting your fitness in. But I think preparing yourself for stuff that can go on in the season. You know, different types of struggles and trying to perfect how you want to play and stuff. But yeah, no, it's an important time, I think, individually and as a team. So it's good and it's tough, and it's how it should be, kind of thing.
Awesome. Yeah, as Ross said, you were at Sligo last year and then made the move to Harps last month. So what brought you to Donegal? What enticed you to come and play for Ollie Hogan?
Well, firstly, I just wanted to stay in the league. I enjoyed it over here. My fiance, she's American too, and she enjoyed her time in Ireland. So, we wanted to stay over this side of the world. And like I said, like the level of the league is good. It's a good competitive league. And then, just when I talked to Ollie and met with Ollie and stuff, I really got along well with him in terms of, I like him as a person and management style and, his, I guess, vision, if you want to say, for what he wants to do with the club and his drive and stuff really brought me to the club. And as a player, I'm a guy that, I guess shares traits with his ideas and stuff and how he is a manager. So, yeah, it was just a good fit. And, yeah, it kind of all worked out really.
Yeah, my next question for you was actually going to be what has Ollie Hogan said to you about the club? Was he a huge factor in the decision-making process?
Yeah, I would say he's very big factor. I think, obviously I've only been here 2 years and stuff, and I'm getting to know coaches and then people who have been in the league for a while. But my conversations with Ollie were good, and like I said, he laid it out for me as a player and what he expects, and I told him that I'm going to come and do the best I can and stuff, and it kind of just fit. And I think we both have similar ideas in terms of the direction that I want to go and that he wants the club to go. But I mean, obviously, like Ollie Hogan, like he's a big personality in the league, and a lot of people know him and stuff and know what he's like. So yeah, it was a good opportunity for me, and I'm looking forward to playing under him. So
Awesome. Has Ollie talked much about the ambitions for the club this year? Obviously, they had a magnificent great escape last year. I think they were safe by a point. Will that improve the confidence for this year? And has he mentioned ambitions or kind of where he wants to finish in the league?
yeah, I mean, you guys have been knowing the league longer than I have, so you guys know what Ollie's like, and he's a good tough manager and stuff. And I think any club or player has ambitions, and I think like you said, like they had a great escape last year, but everybody wants to do better. So I think not only myself and Ollie and the club, I think a lot of players see there's an opportunity that Finn Harps can kick on and stuff. But I think you can't really get too wrapped up in that. You just got to take it preseason and then first season of the game and stuff like that. So Ollie will make sure we're all like that, because that's what he's like. Don't want anyone getting too high and stuff. But yeah, and I mean, I think naturally, like everyone, anyone that plays professional sports, wants to kick on and do better than they did. So I think that's the general consensus, really.
Yeah, the
Awesome.
fact that two teams relegated from the league last season and two newcomers as well, does that give you a good like kind of base to build off and maybe work towards potentially a mid-table finish? Is that the aims?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really, obviously you can kind of in your head plan a picture and stuff, and I think you can't really kind of say like this is exactly where we want to finish because plans can go awry and stuff. But I think
Yeah,
mentioned before, just kind of doing better every game and doing better than last year. That's the goal, because if you do better than last year, then it's an improvement kind of thing. But I think, like I said, just take it game by game really. And I think, once we get through preseason, we'll see where we're at and then get into season and hopefully we'll be flying 100% and stuff. But I'm really excited. And I know, there's a good buzz around the club here and stuff. So, just have to crack on and do our best, just fight every game and see how it comes.
for sure. I might just finish off with some quick fire questions with you if that's all right.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Yeah, the first one, because we've actually asked you a few before, so we have to kind of change it up a little bit. Do you have any special routines or superstitions before you play a game?
Yeah, so like I have like these I wear like these really long white socks that I wear before every game. So they look kind of like funky, but I wear them underneath my socks. And then I usually just have like same breakfast every day, like before a game. But nothing like too crazy. Like I don't do any dances or any.
Who was your favorite player when you were growing up?
My favorite player. Well, it was like when I was younger, because I'm a Man United fan, like watching like Skulls and stuff. But probably Michael Carrick is probably my favorite player, just because like I model myself after the way he plays and stuff, and the way he approaches the game. So.
Yeah, I asked you last time who the best player you played with. I think you said Justin Hoyt. So I'm going to change it to who's the best LOI player you've played with. So obviously from Sligo.
LOI player I played with. Oh man, whose feelings do I want to hurt from Sligo?
Very careful now.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, like just because I'm really good friends with him, I played, Gary Buckley. Like I think he's just a great footballer and stuff. Like he can play like so many different positions, and he's a smart player and stuff. And he's probably got the best one-liners and jokes I've ever met. I probably say Buckley. He's a good, solid player, like very smart player.
Yeah, and similarly as well, the best LOI opponent you played against. Because I remember asking you last time, the best player you played against was Kaká Drogba. So not expecting them to line up now, but
yeah, no, I mean like there's a lot. There's a lot of really good players in this league and a lot of tough players, and they all have different challenges. I mean, obviously, like a lot of the players at Shamrock Rovers, great team last year and stuff. Jack Byrne, Graham Burke, like stuff like that. They were, obviously very tough to play in midfield. So I'd say, anyone from that team really was a good team to play against last year.
Yeah, for sure. And then the final question for you, your best moment in football.
My best moment in the football. I'd probably say the first game my parents came to watch me as a professional when I was in Vancouver. Because they saw me play like non-league and stuff when I was younger, but when they flew out and got to see me play in Vancouver, that was a pretty nice moment. So I'd probably say that.
Class.
And I think that game my dad said I played really bad, so that
was Listen, Will, absolute pleasure as always. Best luck for the season. Really appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. All the best.
Nice one.